Good morning, my friends. Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Today's guided meditation is inspired by the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, which can be translated as the Greater Discourse upon the Four Bases of Mindfulness. We are currently working through the 8 sets of guided meditations from the third base, which is mind. Now today we're going to combine these guided contemplations with mantra meditation from the Tibetan tradition. We're going to work from the Nyingma tradition of Tibet, specifically the Longchen Nyingtig lineage. I'm going to work with 2 mantras today. We're going to start with the 6-syllable mantra, and then we're going to move to the 12-syllable mantra. We're going to perform approximately 1 mala of the 6-syllable mantra and 2 malas of the 12-syllable mantra. We're going to start with the 6-syllable mantra, and it's kind of a misnomer because although the mantra has 6 syllables, we include a 7th syllable, which is the bija or seed mantra. This is the mantra of the Buddha of compassion, known in Sanskrit as Avalokiteshvara, in Chinese as Quan Yin Pusa, or simply Kuan Yin, known in Vietnam as Quan Te Am, and known in Tibet as Chen Rei Zig, also known as the Great Compassionate One. Now, as always, when chanting, or when reciting conversationally, or when reciting in a whispered manner, the most important thing is not the pronunciation, or the operatic tone, or the vibrato. The most important thing is to relax. And so to remind us of that, we're going to do a quick intellectual warm-up. On the in-breath, silently and mentally ask the rhetorical question. And by the way, rhetorical means you don't answer it. It's kind of like dropping jalapeno into a running Cuisinart so you can make really good salsa. You drop the jalapeno in the Cuisinart, let the blades do the work for you. Likewise, we're dropping the question into our subconscious and letting our inner mind do the heavy lifting. That's right, folks. Welcome to the lazy bastard path to enlightenment. Okay, let's dig right in. On the in-breath, silently and mentally ask the rhetorical question, what notice? On the out-breath, silently and mentally recite the intention, relaxing. It's not an affirmation. We're not lying to ourselves about how relaxed we are. It's our will, our volition, our intention that we are guiding with our silent recitation of the word relaxing. So, what notice? Relaxing. Let's give it 3 breaths. Now let's reduce that. I call that the essential meditation. Let's reduce that to just 1 syllable on each breath. This on the in-breath, ease on the out-breath. If you wish to be even more yielding, this, yes. Now, both these mantras are written out for you. In the area below the video, you'll find a button that reads Show More. When you click that, you'll get a bunch of information, including the syllable-by-syllable breakdown of both the 12-syllable mantra and the 6-syllable mantra, plus the bija. And you'll get a bunch of cool links, including the one that'll help you order a mala if you don't already have one. Big malas for big fingers, small malas for smallers. You like that? Malas for smaller fingers. And if you don't have a mala, that's okay. Just follow along with the video and I'll tell you how to do the substitutions. Okay, let's begin right here. Let me set my timer real quick. Oh, 5 minutes, that's okay. Okay. Please begin by counting your mala upon your right little finger. If you don't have a mala, simply touch your right little finger to its thumb. On the in-breath, we're going to ask what notice, and we're going to start by playing with the refrain. The Mahasatipatthana Sutta, Buddha's meditation manual, is arranged like a song. There are verses and there are refrains. The refrain is where the lion's share of your contemplations are to help you deal with whatever gurk bubbles up in your mindfulness meditation, because, my friends, mindfulness is not an end run around reality. It's a grabbing of the pals of reality itself and saying, is that all you got? Because my grandma hits harder than that. Okay, let's dig in. We're going to start with the syllable Om, O-M. On the in-breath, we're going to ask what notice. Om. 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 There is a wonderful passage in the Fourth Thoughts and Turn the Mind to the Teachings, and in one adaptation it reads, remember, it is extremely important to make the most of the freedoms and opportunities we have received. Sometimes our mind is full of creative energy, and then we play with extensive contemplations. Sometimes our mind is just mellow. Then you work with simple contemplations. So we're not trying to force our mind into a creative state or a mellow state. We're simply noticing which state our mind is in and using the appropriate tools. In other words, we're making the most of the situation that we find ourselves in. 9 times out of 10, when you start a meditation, first thing, your mind's going to be jumping around like you've had your 3rd Frappuccino. Oh yeah, you know who I'm talking about. After about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, your mind's going to be very mellow and will change gears. Don't worry, I've got your back. Now we're going to turn our attention to, and we're going to take a visceral approach to interdependence. On the in-breath, we're going to ask, what notice? No, I take that back. We're going to ask, what's inside? On the out-breath, we're going to intone Ma, M-A. Ma. Ma. Relax as much as you can. Ma. On the in-breath, we're going to ask, what's outside? And on the out-breath, we're going to relax as we intone me and I. What's outside? Ni. 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 Again, with the essential practice, on the in-breath, we're going to ask, what notice? On the out-breath, we're going to relax as best we can as we intone Pe. This, of course, is the Tibetan pronunciation of the mantra. What notice? Pay. 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 Now we're going to take a visceral approach to change or impermanence. What's coming on the in-breath? May is on the out-breath. May. 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 What's going is on the in-breath. Hung is on the out-breath. H-U-N-G. What's going? Hung. We return to the essential practice. On the in-breath, we ask, what notice? The out-breath, we intone HRI, H-R-I. Re. Relaxing as best you can. There's a relaxation that makes it Buddhist. People ask me, hey, Lama, what if I don't notice things perfectly? And the answer is, don't worry, you won't. Our job is not to notice perfectly. Our job is to recite the question on the in-breath, silently and mentally, to relax as best we can on the out-breath, in harmony with our breathing. If we do that, we will progress upon the path. I promise you, the earth has not opened up and swallowed any of my students whole all week long. So you're in good shape. Promise nothing untoward will happen to you just by following these instructions. We review the syllables of the mantra, and now we're going to start connecting them together. This is more challenging and much more fun. We're also going to turn our attention, we're going to leave the refrain and enter the verse. Today's verse is the third base of mindfulness. We're going to deal with the 8 sets of contemplations pertaining to the mind. Today we're going to deal with the 5 exercises concerning hate. Now, sometimes hate means you detest someone and you want to poke them in the eye with a pencil. Other times it means you just are shoving something away. It can be as subtle as just turning away from something. It's not necessarily bad to hate things. For instance, if you hate the idea of being eaten by a bear, that's probably a very healthy thing. So we are neither condemning nor praising hating. We're neither repressing it nor indulging it. We're noticing it, we're dancing with it, we're working with it. Let's do that right now. It sounds complex. The method is really easy. So on the in-breath we ask, where feel hate? On the out-breath, we're going to intone Om. 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 We're now going to play with the 2 snapshots and the 3 videos. And these are, of course, metaphoric ways of noticing our present moment experience with hate. We're going to notice whether it's growing or shrinking, whether it's abundant or diminished, and whether it's pausing. Because things follow a cycle. Things manifest and grow, they become very abundant, then they shrink, they pause, and become very lack, very diminished. That's natural. Things grow, and then they cease. They manifest, and then they fall away. That's natural. By noticing what's going on, we are strengthening our mindfulness. And we become less alarmed with the natural ebb and flow of life's experiences. Where hate growing, Om Ma. Om Ma. Om Ma. Om Ma. Where feel an abundance of hate, Om Mani. Om Mani. Remember, we don't answer this question, our subconscious does. Where feel an abundance of hate, Om Mani. Om Mani. Om Mani. Where hate shrinking, Om Mani Pe. Om Mani Pe. As we continue to counter mala upon our right little finger, let's touch our left little finger to its thumb. Where hate shrinking, Om Mani Pe. Om Mani Pe. Om Mani Pe. On the in-breath, where hate pausing. On the out-breath, Om Mani Pe Me. And don't worry, it's written out for you below. Where hate pausing, Om Mani Pe Me. Om Mani Pe Me. Om Mani Pe Me. Om Mani Pe Me. Where feel a lack of hate. Omani peme hum. Omani peme hum. If you really want to make yourself miserable, try to do it all perfectly all the time. However, if you want to have fun, just make this a game. Give yourself permission to make mistakes. I promise Zeus is not going to throw lightning bolts at your tushy. Your tushy's safe. I give you the no Zeus guarantee. Okay. We now ask, where feel a lack of hate? Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. Hate is neither good nor bad, it simply is. I hate getting a cold. I'm pretty sure you hate it too. I hate having a loved one get a cold. I'm sure you feel likewise. So we're not judging, condemning, indulging, or repressing this stuff. We're noticing it and relaxing. And that's something as mind-numbingly easy as that actually paves the path to enlightenment. Weird, huh? We've completed today's verse work. We're going back to the refrain. We're going to play with, so the first part of the refrain we've already played with. I call it the concise core. And we've got 3 variations. We're going to play with the second variation right now. Variation B begins a similar way. What notice? On the out breath, Omani peme hum. Only this time, instead of intoning it, we're going to recite it conversationally. This is going to feel a little weird. That's okay. The most important thing is to relax to the best of your ability. What notice? Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. How could this not be independent? Omani peme hungry. 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 Next rhetorical question is, how could this not be permanent? Out breath, Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. Omani peme hungry. How could this not be grasped? And this time, we're not only going to recite it conversationally, but we're going to whisper it so quietly that the tip of our nose can barely hear it. Give yourself permission to be uncomfortable with this. That's just part of life. What notice, or better yet, how could this not be grasped? Omani pemi hungry. What notice? Omani pemi hungry. Please count your ma upon the left little finger. If you do not have a mala, simply touch your left little finger to its thumb. What we're going to do now is use something called the 5 hindrances to explore our shadow self. Our old friend Carl Gustav Jung taught us the key to liberating ourselves from the tyranny of our shadow self was to be aware of his machinations. Machination is also a winning answer in Scrabble. Where feel greed? Omani pemi hungry. Where feel hate? Omani pemi hungry. Where feel fatigue? Omani pemi hungry. And you might be saying, dude, we're always asking these same questions all the time. Wine, where? Well, the thing is, this is part of the method attributed to Buddha. The text begins by saying, this is the complete path to enlightenment. The text concludes by saying, or reading, if this is practiced, full enlightenment can be achieved in less than 7 years, or 7 months, or 7 weeks, or even 7 days. So this is pretty cool stuff. Now, lives have been squandered always chasing after something new. It takes wisdom and courage and strength to persist with something. The key is not whether it's new or old, or not whether it's exciting or boring, but whether it is effective in transforming us and helping us to be less controlled by our fear, less controlled by our sorrow, less controlled by our anger, helping us to say fewer things that we wind up regretting, making fewer bad choices, not behaving like a big old poop head. Where feel stirred up? This could be physically or emotionally or intellectually. Where feel stirred up? Omani or Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Where feel conflicted. Omani Peme Hungry. If you wish to receive another winning for answer, cognitive dissonance or conflicted. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Congratulations, you've endured the 5 hindrances. Now let's return to the concise core, this time variation C. What to notice? Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Tomorrow I intend to get on 2 airplanes and fly to Texas. And I'm pretty sure the stewardesses don't want me chanting at the top of my lungs. So I'm going to be whispering so quietly that no one's going to hear nothing. We now ask on the in-breath, how could this not be my possession? On the out-breath, Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. What to notice? Omani Peme Hungry. Please count your mala upon your right ring finger. Now I'm reminded of the song, if you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. It's especially the SNL version with Justin Timberlake. That was pretty funny. Okay. How could this not be my possession? Omani Peme Hungry. Actually, we're switching mantras. So I take that back. One more quarter mala. How could this not be my possession? Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. What notice? Omani Peme Hungry. How could this not be my identity? Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. Omani Peme Hungry. What notice? Omani Peme Hungry. it's easy to fall into the trap of remedial meditation, where, in other words, we're looking for a remedy for something that we're feeling. The problem is that it's inferring that we should pick and choose our experience, and that's the antidote for peace. The purpose of meditation is not to select our experience, but to learn how to make peace with it, how to make friends with it. And the 5 aggregates go a long way to do that. The 5 aggregates basically mean that our body, one of our senses comes in contact with an object. Our body comes in contact with a sensation, or our tongue comes in contact with a piece of cantaloupe, or something like that. And then we have some information, and our body puts it in a category. We say, okay, it's pleasurable, or it's painful, or it's neither. And then we slap a label on it. That's great! And then we tell a story about it. And here's why it's great! And then we slip into a mood. Now I feel blah, blah, blah. It's not our job to interrupt the process. It's our job to notice what's going on and make friends with it. We're going to do it in reverse, because it's easier to notice our mood and go backwards in time than it is to notice our sensory stimulation, because that can happen super fast. So here we go. Watimoting omani pemi humri. What storytelling? Omani pemi humri. What label using? Omani pemi humri. Is this pleasurable, painful, or neither? Omani pemi humri. What sense contact? Relaxing. Please, in addition, while you're counting your mala, upon your right ring finger, please touch your left ring finger to its thumb. And now, as promised, we shall begin playing with the 12-syllable mantra. In a Terma text, in a Tibetan text, it is explained that those who chant this mantra sincerely 100 times a day will always be able to find sustenance, which is good to know in these uncertain times. This is the 12-syllable mantra of the Udanayan saint, the Buddhist Udanayan saint, Padmasambhava, who successfully brought Tantra to Tibet many centuries ago. We're going to intone it on the out-breath, while on the in-breath we return to the concise core variation A. What notice? Om. 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 What's inside? Ma. Ma. Oopsie, that was a mistake. It should have been ah, A-H. Let's try that again. What's inside? Ah. Ah. Quick aside, the syllable ah is very popular amongst Dzogchen practitioners in Tibet. Only it's used 3 times and done in a descending tone like ah. Kind of fun, huh? What's outside? Whom? 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 What notice? Vaj. V-A-J. Vaj. 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 What's coming? Ra. R-A. You control it, or you can just say Ra, whatever you prefer. In India, it would be trilled. In Tibet, it is not. The choice is yours. What's coming? Ra. 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 What's going? Gu. G-U. Gu. What notice? Ru. Are you? Ru. know this is new stuff. Don't try to be perfect. Relax as much as you can, even though you may feel silly. Now we're going to explore the 6 sense spheres. It's a wonderful journey through interdependence, where feel the tie between body and sensation. He. Where feel the tie between tongue and taste. Me. 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 Please count your mala upon your left ring finger. Give the digits of your right hand a rest. Where feel the tie between nose and scent. Whom. Whom. We're now going to begin stacking the syllables. We'll start with 1 and wind up with a chain of 12. We'll have fun. Where feel the tie between ears and sound. Om. Om. Remember to relax. Om. 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 Where feel the tie between eyes and sights. Om Ah. Om Ah. Om Ah. Om Ah. feel the tie between mind and phenomena. Om Ahung. Getting exciting. Om Ahung. Om Ahung. Om Let's return to concise core variation B. One notice Om Ahung Vaj. Om Ahung Vaj. Om Ahung Vaj. Om Ahung Vaj. You'll notice these questions are open-ended, that are designed to welcome distractions, to hug distractions, as opposed to punching them in the nose. Their GN Goenika teaches a Burmese system of vipassana, where for 3 days you push away all thoughts other than your breath. And people regularly have psychotic breaks because rejecting our thoughts is not good. Buddha's method is about noticing our thoughts and making friends with our thoughts. No psychotic breaks required. Is it GN or SN Goenika? One of the two. I mean, he means well, but the method he taught creates a lot of issues. How could this not be permanent? Om Ahung Vaj Ra. Om Ahung Vaj Ra. Om Ahung Vaj Ra. Om Ahung Vaj Ra. How could this not be permanent? Om Ahung Vaj Ra Gu. 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 How could this not be grasped? Om Ahung Vaj Ra Guru. So Mahung is an invocation of the enlightened body, speech, and mind. Vajraguru is a reference to the teacher of Tantra. Let's continue. How could this not be grasped? Om Ahum Vajraguru. Om Ahum Vajraguru. Om Ahum Vajraguru. Om Ahum Vajraguru. What notice? Om Ahum Vajraguru He. Om Ahum Vajraguru Be. Om Ahum Vajraguru Be. Om Ahum Vajraguru Be. Please count your mala upon your right middle finger. That's the one that's so very useful to express yourself in traffic. Please give the digits of your left hand a rest. Having explored our shadow self, we're now going to explore our luminous self, where feel mindful Om Ahum Vajraguru Peme. Om Ahum Vajraguru Peme. On second thought, although that's great fun, after these many minutes in guided meditation, you may be very tired. So we're just going to do simple contemplation now. On the in-breath, this, for whatever we're noticing, be it circumstantial or physical or emotional or intellectual, this, and on the out-breath, Om Ahum Vajraguru Peme. Om Ahum Vajraguru Peme. Om Ahum Vajraguru Peme. Om Ahum Vajraguru Peme. This, Om Ahum Vajraguru Peme, seed, S-I-D. with this on the out breath, Oma Hung Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi, DHI. Yes, double consonants can be a mite trifling. Oma Hung Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi. Have fun. Just play with this. Relax as best you can. Om Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi. This Om Hung Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi Hung, and that's the whole thing. It's an invocation of enlightened body, speech, and mind. It's an invocation of the teacher of Tantra. It's a request for the attainments of compassion's conventional mindset of enlightenment, as well as wisdom's ultimate mindset of enlightenment, and all the attainments that follow through with it. And Hung at the very end is basically saying, hey, may it be so. Not unlike Captain Picard on the bridge of Enterprise D. Om Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi Om Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi. Om Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi. Om Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi. And now we're going to recite it conversationally. This Om Hung Vajra Guru Peme Siddhi Hung. 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 Lastly, we're going to whisper it so softly, barely the tip of our nose could hear it. Let's conclude with a bit of the old love, universal love. So I'm going to turn to a dedication of merit that should be in your bonus materials below the video once you click show more. So what we're doing is we're taking all the positive energy we've just generated and we're aiming it at the intention of benefiting all beings, things, all beings, whether they walk or crawl or swim or fly, in our neighborhood, on our world, on all worlds. Together, may I accomplish great benefits unobstructedly for all beings. May I accomplish great benefits unobstructedly for all beings. And once again, you want to make the habit of, on the in-breath, noticing, and the out-breath, relaxing. May I accomplish great benefits unobstructedly for all beings. And there you go, my friends. If you have any questions, write them out in lurid detail in the comment area below. The Tuesday series of weekly meditation classes begins June 7th. If you live in or near Burbank, California, you're welcome to attend in person. Otherwise, you can attend over your webcam via a live webinar simulcast. People ask me how much I charge, and the answer is it's by donation. Some give nothing. Others give as much as they would pay to attend a yoga class. Others give as much as they would spend during a night on the town. The most important thing is that you show up to class 5 minutes early, treat your fellow students with respect and consideration, and do your damn homework, which will be an hour every morning, an hour every evening. That can seem formidable, but there are scores of guided meditation videos for free on YouTube that you can play with every morning and every evening until it becomes easier and easier and easier. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Bye-bye now.